be my Valentine. Yeah, now you do make you a temperature rise. If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. My love is the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, no, yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep on key. Oh, no, 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 no. They call me. I want to go, but you got me. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
On the floor for the visiting Boston Celtics, at shooting guard, Derek White. At center, Al Horford. At the other guard position, Marcus Smart. At small forward, Jaylen Brown. At the other forward position, Jayson Tatum. It's time to meet the starting five for your Charlotte Hornets. At forward, 6'7", from Kentucky, number 25, PJ Washington. At forward, 6'7", number 20, Gordon Hayward. At center, 6'11", number 24, Mason Plumlee. At guard, 6'1", from Louisville, wearing number 3, Terry Rozier. At point guard, at 6'6", number 1, LaMelo
of the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles, and will spend a day or two dissecting each game. And Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the center. And for Charlotte, Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Ball in at the point. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
And it's the Celtics to start out. Here's Tatum. Drills the leaner.
Jayson Tatum.
Come on, like, when Tatum's hitting the pull-up, what is the defense supposed to do at that point in time?
Ball against Smart. Rozier looking around. Hayward on the wing. Unloads from 13. And that one is off. Outside Tatum. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 5.
For 3.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Hayward kicks to Washington. Here is Hayward. Plumlee sets the pick for Hayward. Puts it up from 7. And too long on the shot. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Shot from 16. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
And here is Rozier. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area. Mercy, Jayson Tatum is a bad man.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Rozier, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. To the paint, here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter. And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
Now, here's Ball. After Smart missing that last shot.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
The pass to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so here's Charlotte after the basket by Boston. Washington with a screen on Brown. Ball with a wide open look. The offensive rebound. Plumlee the pass to Washington. Great D that time from Tatum.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got his second bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Rozier with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Brown inside the line. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Ball against Tatum. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Hayward kicks to Washington. A three-pointer off the mark. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Here's Washington. Jayson Tatum picking up that last basket. Now Horford. He had 16 points in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Tatum. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Here's Rozier. Jayson Tatum picking up that last basket.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Brown. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Hayward with it. They'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 11. On the wing, Rozier. Outside, Ball. Rozier with a screen for Ball. 6 on the shot clock for 3. And there's Rozier on the assist by Ball. Rozier's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte. White finds Brown. And there's the drive. Brown jams it in.
Assist goes to
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. That's a 2 from Rozier. Again, the Hornets score.
Defensively, teams worry about Rozier's speed, so when he pulls up off the bounce, he usually gets a good look. There's one thing that's become clear about this Hornets team. They've become one of the best passing teams in the league. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
They get it back. Plumlee with the screen. Shot clock at 6. A clear look for Ball. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And Charlotte's passing has improved a lot in the last few seasons. Greg, even more.
Yeah, their assist numbers have been terrific, and they keep their turnovers to a minimum. That's a trend you want to see continue.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. One of the stories here, Jayson Tatum getting it done today.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
T-shirt for the loud and sexy. Get wild!
score now for Charlotte. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams is checked in for Horford. Grant Williams comes in for Brown. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Charlotte moving it around. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the game.
At the line for Charlotte, Theo Mulligan. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Charlotte again missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Pritchard. Rebound by Williams.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And cutting into the lead with a big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
Theo Mulligan with the assist.
Tatum with it. Working on McDaniels. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Hornets trail by 13. Paladon passes to Williams. Now here's McDaniel. Oh, good with the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As a coach, I really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
First free throw is good. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Both good from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Martin the pass to Richards. And here is Maladon. Williams inside. He's guarded by Williams. And that one drops.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jam by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Hornets trail by 15. Outside, Martin. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Richards. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Melodon. The three.
And really yet to put together any kind of rhythm from long range.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
2 points, that one goes. And the Celtics lead by 17.
It shows great poise when looking to score. Brogdon has an advanced offensive identity.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's McDaniels. Guarded closely. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. 5th on the list, Jayson Tatum.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
2 shots.
Shooting 2. And that one falls for Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. Celtics leading by 15. Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to Martin.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Passes it to Melodon. Launches a three. Doesn't go that time.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Tatum finds Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williams has got his second basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Inside, here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
To the inside, McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Going to the line, shooting 2.
And he makes the first. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Charlotte making a switch here. Smith has checked in. Brogdon hits them both.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Now here is Smith. The pass to Melodon. Fires from deep. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Martin kicks to Smith. They get the rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And so it's Boston with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
Please give a big round of applause.
And welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Here's Ball. He's coming off a 31-point game against Boston.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And Charlotte can't hang on to the ball. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Terry Rozier. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to Boston. Hayward can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Horford trying to free himself up. Smart misses. Charlotte shooting 43% from the field. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Hornets call time here.
We want to hear everyone right now. Here comes some teasers. Make some noise! It's your punch beat!
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
The Hornets have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Smart. Shoots over ball. Again, the Celtics good for two. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston? Smart's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Knocked away. Stolen by Smart. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Smart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Hornets fans, everyone get loud and give it up for your hard hip-hop squad.
Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Gordon Hayward. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
First free throw is good.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so Smart nails both of them. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And stolen by White. Over Rozier. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
To the middle. Plumlee, the pass to Ball. All sorts of time. Boston grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
And that's a nice decision on Hayward's part. Good timing on the pass, and he doesn't want to waste an opportunity to bury the jumper.
Brown, good.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Rozier kicks the ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Ball's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Horford. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the court. He isn't going to back down. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
It's good.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Ball against Smart. Ball, the pass to Plumlee. And Smart over to help. There's Ball with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Assist from Horford.
Here's Ball. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Washington finds Ball. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Here's Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Plumlee with some nice D. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Ball with it, now guarded by Smart. Pass to Rozier. And stolen by White. By himself. And White slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the Hornets with possession here. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Horford. Puts it up from 12. Count that one. 12 points for Al Horford.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Pass to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on White. Back to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Here's Williams. That shot off the mark. And Charlotte will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead in the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
And here is Rozier. He's got 9. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Drills the 3-pointer. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Smart. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart and the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Give it up for your hard hip-hop squad.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Jayson Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Brogdon, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Passes it to Melodon. This one for 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Pritchard. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Now here's Melodon. T right on him. Down low, McDaniels. Again, the Hornets score.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Williams. This is the one-handed jam. Charlotte has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. There's a screen by Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brogdon against Smart. The pass to Melodon.
Ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Charlotte moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Inside. And stolen by Williams.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to McDaniels. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. Here's Brogdon. Got it from 16 feet. Brogdon's got 6.
a quality shooter from that area. When you let Brogdon feel comfortable from there, he'll torch you.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Over in the corner, McDaniels.
2 minutes.
A three-pointer, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Here's McDaniels. Drops in the layup for two. McDaniels got 4 this quarter.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Williams in the post, working on Williams. Shots good by Williams.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Richards passes to Meladon. Here's Richards. 6 to shoot. Right side, Martin puts up a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Tatum with it. Williams picks him up. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Over Meladon. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Williams. 10 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now, here's Meladon. He's covered closely, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Williams. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Williams has got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
To the paint. And finished off by Williams.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pritchard gets the bucket. And so it's the Boston Celtics way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific team. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jayson Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It was good to see him go in early. And it felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. The Jazz will square off against the Timberwolves out in Minneapolis. 4 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
Either team could come away with the W and win this one.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Boston Celtics.
You look at the rebounding numbers, and it tells the tale. I'm telling you, great effort on the glass has helped them build a big lead.
I said they look like grown men playing against third graders. They should have no problems closing this one out.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. And you know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Boston, Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5.
The assist.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
Plumlee with it. Now guarded by Smart. And Plumlee kicks to Hayward. Pass to Rozier. High post try. Again, the Hornets score.
And this team relies on Rozier's decision-making and using the pick there to create a shot for himself.
Here's White. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
To the middle. And the basket by Rozier. Rozier's got 16 points.
Something little fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Brown outside. Here's Horford. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Hayward. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was
I should have
amazing.
reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. You take a look at the Celtics, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Hornets just need to take it a game at a time.
And when I look at Charlotte, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season, unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around and waiting and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
And the first one drops.
And how about the winning mindset Hayward brings to this team? He's done it at every level, just goes out and competes.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's White, drives to the hoop. Some solid defense from Rozier. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Plumlee. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Smart. White against Ball. White, good.
Derek White.
And so it's Charlotte with it. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Plumlee with a screen on Brown. Hayward can't hit.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Here's Tatum. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Tatum's got 25 points.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Baseline try. Charlotte no good that time either. Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. He hits Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down.
Quick down the lane, Brown flying by defenders.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Throws it up high, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Hornets, Mason Plumlee at the line for 2.
That's good from Plumlee. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Brown. 14 points for him. Outside, White. Back to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ball against Smart. From the arc. Rebound, Boston. And Jayson Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Ball, the pass to Plumlee. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And there's the pass to Plumlee. Just 5 to shoot. Hayward kicks to Washington. And the Hornets miss again. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Horford. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Plumlee with the screen. Out to Hayward. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the bounce. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. Plumlee in the post, guarded by Horford. Plumlee, no luck. Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Inside. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. White's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Hornets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Knocks it loose and stolen by Tatum. And White slams it in.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pass to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 18 points for Terry Rozier.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the defensive end.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Washington, that's good.
It really exemplifies who Hayward is, a team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Tatum, no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Washington sets the pick for Hayward. There's the three. They grab their own miss. Plumlee, and that one's drained from the low block. Plumlee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
The deep three from Tatum. The Hornets pull it in. Plumlee's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Ball, the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. You're smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Ball. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The three from Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 34.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Ball from long range. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jayson Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte, and a new group in for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Brown. Brogdon, he's checked in for White. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. To the paint. And finished off by McDaniel.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Griffin's shot is off. Charlotte shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Martin, the pass to Richards. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Richards got 8 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Charlotte shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Smith with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Hornets, Mark Williams, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. So he gets them both. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Tatum, that's for 2, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Smith up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Charlotte moving it around. And the layup's good off the glass.
Getting more comfortable shooting from inside. Even though Smith Jr. is smaller, he knows how to score in the paint.
Williams' shot is off. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Down low. And Williams slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Charlotte shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Now Smith. Pass to McDaniels. And it's Jayson Tatum with the foul.
Jayson
That's his
Tatum.
first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Smith left side. McDaniels passes to Richards. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3.
And you want more of this from Tatum, able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Releases from 15. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Well, Hornets shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Smith. Boston grabs the miss. Here's Williams. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Martin the pass to Smith. He feeds it to Williams. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
For 3, Brogdon. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. To the inside. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Brogdon. That one's off, still out of sync. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 8. Passes to Martin. Good. Martin's got 4 this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Tatum drives in. Bucket is good.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-6 run. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Now the pass to McDaniels. Smith outside to the paint. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And Smith is talented at cutting the D to pieces in the pick and roll. An excellent passer in these sets.
Count that bucket. He's got 10.
Assisted by Peyton Pritchard.
Here's Williams. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists in the game. What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Paladon is out there with Smith. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Williams. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Williams can't get it to go. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Smith with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Richards.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Brogdon. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And a toolkit with every type of release. Brogdon is an elite shooter.
Out left to the wing. Here's Paladon. Knocks down the 3 ball.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Pritchard. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paladon passes to Smith. Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title, and it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
Pass to Paladon. Over Griffin. The shot by Paladon, no good.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And it's Martin penetrating inside. Smith lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Lets it go from the wing. Griffin. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Smith surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
With the shot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Richards got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Smith outside. Pass to Richards. Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
I'll tell you what, at only 6'3", Smith has some major hops. Super at leaping up quickly to throw it down.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Pritchard.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
Free throw good, Smith.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Yep, that one goes.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On the top of the key, a shot by Pritchard, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
The 9-foot shot, and Smith puts it in.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Here's Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Down low. Williams against Smith. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And Smith proven to be a fantastic point guard, a terrific passer who does a great job of moving the ball on offense.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Get up and get loud. Fans, please give a big round of applause to your Hornets Youth team.
Present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jayson Tatum.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Boston leading by 21. Here's Brown. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And they get it back. Williams can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Over Plumlee. Williams can't hit.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Ball against Smart. Steps back. Passes it to Williams. The 10-footer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Brown outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, not going to be an easy one for them. We know about the struggles they've had of late, and having to deal with the back end of the back-to-back is never fun.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Smith. And they go to the intentional foul. This game is always changing, and there are fads, it's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we had the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct.
Nope.
Here's Rozier. The dish now to Ball. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it.
Melo Ball. Shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better this sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Hornets. And so it's Charlotte with it. Plumlee with a screen on White. Rozier for three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. The Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And here is Rozier. Plumlee sets the pick for Rozier. Outside Ball.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
And again, the Hornets missing. Here's Smart. Here's Williams. Misses from close range. Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. There's the pass to Plumlee. Williams against Rozier. The kick out to Ball. And the three ball is good.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Here's White. It doesn't go for him. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's Hayward. The kick out to Rozier. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. And that'll be his third foul so far. Jayson Tatum, he's checked in for Williams.
Checking in for the Celtics, Jayson Tatum.
Here's Rozier. Pass the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Brown inside the line.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And Brown drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Hornets trail by 21. Outside, Ball to the inside. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Ball. That's 12 points for Gordon Hayward. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Charlotte's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And Plumlee kicks the ball. Back to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Celtics leading by 20. Right the pass to Smart. From downtown, basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Back to Ball. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Tatum gets the bucket.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Charlotte's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. Pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
A nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Brown. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Rozier for 3 and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Hayward against Brown. Hayward dishes to Plumlee. Passes it to Washington. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics over Washington. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Charlotte has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Inside, here's Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Boston leading by 21. Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jayson Tatum.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Clock at 6. Rozier with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 23. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
He's running onto the floor. Let's start for your honeybees.
Nick Richards, he's checked in for Charlotte. Maladon comes in for Rozier. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Blake Griffin comes in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Over Hayward. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. Outside, Ball. Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. From outside, off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Griffin. Not enough on that one as it misses. Ball with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Marcus. It is obvious you never mind sacrificing your body to make the big play. How do you lay it on the line physically?
Just really, influence my teammates. I lead by example. They see the energy I bring, and I just hope it rubs off on those guys.
It certainly did tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.